It's barbecue day here at the Knight household. Got Lance here. He's ready for a barbecue. Yeah, you ready for a barbecue? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do some ribs today, man. So stay tuned. This is episode 2. Welcome to Knights of the Kitchen Table. Alright, and it's prep time for these ribs today, man. We're going to get these ready for a barbecue here in a couple hours. The kids will be home. It's going to be an awesome time. First, I'm going to show you kind of how to get these started here. So I'm using an electric smoker, so I'm going to have these so that they'll all fit in it. But first, we're going to start by removing the membrane. So all these racks, all these baby back ribs here, pork ribs, come with this membrane back here that you want to remove it. And the reason why you want to remove it is because it can actually coat the flavor from penetrating the meat during the marinating and the cooking process. So we're going to take it off. Let me show you a trick here. I actually use paper towel. And you can use this paper towel to grip this membrane like so, and just give it a slight pull. Oop, it's starting to rip on me. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Alright, there it is. There's the membrane you want off right there. So that piece is good to go. Yep, there it is. As long as you can grab onto it. Once you grab onto it, it's easy money. Yeah. A bit more of a piece right here. Alright, now that we got these membranes off, let's go ahead and cut all these in half so that they'll actually fit in my smoker. So you just kind of find the bone here. Just go down the membrane. Somebody already started cutting this one. There we go. Alright, the fun part. Now, seasoning time here, man. So we're going to start off with some mustard. I know this might look weird to you, okay? But we're actually not using this for flavor at all. All this mustard is going to do is it's going to act as an adhesive to the flavoring we are going to put on here. And on top of that, the vinegar and the mustard will also help open the pores on the meat so that the flavor goes into. So here you go. Just kind of give a good old spraying here of mustard on each one. Rub that in real good. Alright. This is just on the back side here. Like I said, we just want to coat this whole thing so it acts as a glue for all these flavors we're about to add in. Okay, flip them over. Alright. More mustard. Tell you, man, once you smoke food for the first time, you will never go back. Absolutely never. This is America right here, man. Alright. Seasoning time. Now you can usually mix up your own rubs if you want. Today, for time constraints, because the kids are going to be here soon, we're just using some good old already mixed up stuff here. This is the Weber Dry Rub brand here. So like I said, you can make your own. We can do that in another video. We're going to cheat for this part today. Just kind of give a nice liberal coating all along every single one of these. I'm going to flip these over. Get that backside. Hit that backside really good. We take those membranes off, so all that flavor is just going to shoot through this back rib bones here. All right, we're going to flip it over one more time. Go ahead and finish using this regular original dry rub, and then we'll top it off with a little bit of this other kind here, this barbecue dry rub. Alright, so we're going to let these sit in the refrigerator for maybe an hour, maybe two. We're going to let this flavor kind of work its way into the ribs here. And we're going to go ahead and get that smoker cleaned up, turned on, ready to go. And we'll come back with you when it's time to pop it in. Alright, we are back. It's time to start smoking these ribs, man. So what we got here is we got an electric smoker. For all you haters out there, I do like all natural wood smoke as well. These are just a lot easier for us unfortunate people in town here. So anyways, we get your electric smoker here down to 220 and have it sit on 220. We're going to do the 2-2-1 smoking method. We're going to do 2 hours smoked, 2 hours foiled, and 1 hour sauced and smoked. Here we are. We got our ribs right over here. Pop this bad boy open. Alright. We got water in this. One of the most important things when it comes to smoking. Definitely want to make sure that it stays hydrated in here, man. You don't want your meat drying out. Okay. Alright, now like I said, so we're going to smoke this for 2 hours. So we have 3 different types of chips we're going to be using today, okay? We got hickory. Hickory gives your food a very bacon-esque, a very strong, all-natural smoke flavor. It's definitely one of the most popular ones to use. I like to mix it though. We also got some mesquite here. This mesquite will give you more of like a sweet, definitive, nuttier to me, but more of a sweet flavor. So what we're going to do for the first 2 hours is we're going to mix some hickory and mesquite, and we're going to replace the chips twice during this 2 hour. Once now and then once at the 1 hour. And then we also have some applewood as well. This is what we're going to use. We're going to split this up with some of the hickory for the last hour with the sauce. Applewood's a lot more light, a lot more of a light smoke, so it's really good for, you know, poultry and seafood, but also if you're going to add sauce, you know, the sauce will tend to really hold in smoke flavor, so the apple's what we're going to use for that. Alright. Alright, I guess I'll be safe. How about that? Safety first. Alright. Start with some hickory. And some people soak their chips. I don't. I feel like for this particular setup, it just doesn't work as well. Because you want them to burn out for the next batch, especially with ribs when you're cooking them low and slow at 220. And we're going to add a little bit of mesquite wood chips in there. Now they do say the more wood chips you add, like less is better. But I'd say we'll do that to get started right there. Here it is. All right, man. 2 hours. Actually, here in an hour, we'll actually check on these. We'll replace the wood chips. 2 hours, man. It'll be time to foil. All right, the first 2 hours is complete. First 2 hours of the open smoke. Now it's time to take them out. We're going to take them inside. We're going to foil them with some juices, and then we're going to bring them out for later. See what these look like so far. Oh, man. Yes, sir. Alright, in for the foil method. Alright guys, now here we are. We have our foil laid out for each solid piece here. What we're going to do is we're going to mix 1 part apple juice, 1 part apple cider. I'll say that again. We're going to mix 1 part apple juice and 1 part cider. Apple cider vinegar. That's what I meant to say. 1 part apple juice, 1 part apple cider vinegar. There's the first rib. Plop this bad boy down just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to form a channel here. Form kind of a bowl. Just like that. Now we're going to pour some of this apple cider vinegar, apple juice mixture in there. Just enough to keep hydration going. This will help break down the meat during the cooking process. Just like that. Alright, we're going to pop these back in here for another 2 hours. Try your hardest not to get this foil cut or anything. You don't want any holes in it. You want this liquid to stay in here. It's really tough to do. Gotta be gentle. Alright, let's go ahead and prepare our sauce for the ribs here. They've been outside now for about 3 hours total, so we have another 2 hours to go. But the last hour will be with the sauce. We're going to go and get the sauce together here. We're going to make a Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce today because I love it. So first we're going to start off with 2 cups of ketchup. One, there's 2. Ketchup, man, seems like everything is made from ketchup at some point. A little bit of apple cider vinegar here. This is about a 1/4 cup. Apple cider vinegar. Alright, we're going to add just about 1.5 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire. I say that right? Worcestershire. About a tablespoon here of butter. Oh yeah. Alright. Then we have our teaspoon of paprika. Kind of helps the color that you see all of the barbecue sauce there, along with 2 teaspoons chili powder. I'm using dark. You can use light too. It just makes it a little bit darker, prettier. We also have 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Thing for the sweetness as well here. We got a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. All right, and the main ingredient. 1.5 cups of Dr. Pepper. Alright. And of course, my signature. You know me. Everything gets a dash of red hot sauce. Alright, a little salt, a little pepper. Oh, baby. It's barbecue sauce. Alright, we are going to heat this up. We're going to heat the sauce up on a medium-low heat, about 10 to 12 minutes. Just kind of let it, all mix together there. We don't want it to boil out. We just want these ingredients to mix well. After we get it mixed together about 10-12 minutes, just go ahead and shut it off. Let it sit for about 15 minutes to cool down. And then it'll be ready for the ribs when they come inside. Alright, so the ribs have foiled for 2 hours here in the smoker. It's time to take them out, unwrap them, we'll sauce them, and go back in for another. Ooh, careful, hot. Alright. Alright, let's go in and sauce them. There it is, man. 4 hours so far. 2 smoked open. 2 foiled. Alright, there we are. Look at that. Alright, so naturally, it's sauce time. It's sauce time. Alright, so here's the sauce that we made earlier today. Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. Alright. Don't mind my really crappy baster I got here. Alright, man. We're basting these. Okay, that's boring. I'll quickly flip them all. This literally has to have a backbone. Do you like my dad jokes?
I do love your dad jokes. I find them riveting.
Wow. Wow.
You like that?
Riveting?
Riveting.
Oh, man. Alright, now that we got these nice and sauced up, one more hour, man. One more hour in the smoker. We're going to use a mixture of apple wood. I'll show you here in a second. But one more hour, these will be ready to go. Let's get out there. We got these ribs nice and sauced up, man. Still doing 220 for another hour. This time they're going to go right on the rack. Alright, one more hour. Alright, so we are going to do this time a mix of applewood. Applewood's the more mild sauce, so it's really good for, you know, for lighter meats like poultry and fish, and also if you're planning on smoking sauces. That sauce, absolutely, clears that flavor up. Sucks it in real good. We're gonna pinch it off with a little bit of hickory. We want that bacon-esque up in there with that sauce. Alright, once again, I don't soak my chips. I just don't prefer to. I think they work a lot better when you put new ones in every hour. Alright, one more hour, and it's dinner time. Alright guys, moment of truth. We just went through our 221, our 2 hours cooked, smoked, uncovered, 2 hours covered in foil, and our 1 hour of the glazing. It's time to take it out. Let's check out the fruits of our labor. Oh man. Do I have to share this with the kids?
Nope, I say we hoard it. We tell the kids it's ruined.
I actually could have darker. So I kept this stuff so moist all the time. So our ribs are ready to go. They smell fantastic. Do you think they smell fantastic?
Oh, yeah.
We're just gonna glaze them one last time here with that little bit extra sauce I kept behind. Probably just gonna finish glazing on them.
Can I get a hair across the stuff?
Alright, there it is, man. Glazed, ready to go. We're gonna wait about 10-15 minutes, let them rest, and it's game time. Alright, man, moment of truth. Look at that, just cuts like butter. That's what we want. Cross section. Dude, look at that smoke ring. Alright. Right off the bone, man. That's good stuff. It's the perfect sweet and tangy. You can still taste that Dr. Pepper too. Oh man. Visit us next time on Night of the Kitchen Table.